Dear learners, now we shall discuss an important part of our curriculum, coordinate geometry. For coordinate geometry, we need to understand what do we mean by a Cartesian plane. A Cartesian plane is formed by intersection of two number lines at right angle, or say two perpendicular lines. One is horizontal, another one is vertical. Horizontal axis is usually called the x-axis and vertical axis is usually called the y-axis. It is also called an xy plane or say a rectangular coordinate system. This system divides a plane into four quadrants, which are called first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. The intersection of the two axes is called the origin. To right of the origin, we have numbers as positive. As on number line, we have right to 0 as positive and on left to 0 as negative. The same is here. And for vertical axis, above origin, we have positive numbers and below origin, we have negative numbers. The quadrants do not include the axis. A point on the x or y axis is not in any quadrant. Each point in the xy plane is associated with an ordered pair xy, as here we can see the different points in four quadrants. They are represented by the ordered pair which is x, y. The x and y of the ordered pair xy are called its coordinates. When finding out coordinates or locating of any points or plotting of any point, we always start from 0, 0 or say we originates at the origin. In plotting xy, remember the directions of both the x and y axis. X axis goes left and right on horizontal axis and y axis goes above origin or below origin. Now let us look at the graphing of a point whose coordinates are represented by the ordered pair 2, 1. We start from origin, which is whose coordinates are also called 0, 0. And in ordered pair 2, 1, 2 is to be represented with the help of x-axis. So we move towards right of origin on horizontal axis with 2 points. So we move right as 2. Now in ordered pair 2, 1, 1 is to be represented with the help of vertical axis. So we move up 1 point from origin and the point will be represented by the intersection of the lines which are raised vertically from point 2 at horizontal axis and line which is drawn horizontally from the point 1 at vertical axis. Now let us look at graphing 4, -2. 4 on the right as it is positive on horizontal axis and 2 as it is negative, so it is to be taken down from the origin with 2 points and the lines intersecting from 4 and -2 horizontally and vertically will intersect at a point which is represented by 4, -2. Now let us look at the graphing of -3, 5. Now we start at 0, 0. As 3 is negative, so we have to move left from the origin on x-axis. 3 points we have to move and then as 5 is positive, so we have to move up 5 points from the origin on y-axis and the intersecting lines will create the point -3, 5. Now lastly, let us look at graphing of 0, 4. Now we have to see as the x coordinate is 0, so how much we have to move. As it is 0, so we do not need to move to any particular place on horizontal axis. So there is no move either right or left. Then 4 as y coordinate, as it is positive, so we have to move up by 4 points on y axis, and the point is 0, 4. We can see it is specifically it is lying on y axis. So we should understand this conclusion that when x coordinate of any point is 0, in that case the point will lie on y axis. Now let us look the graphing of another point, which is -5, 0. As x coordinate is -5, so we have to move left from the origin on x axis to the 5 points. Then as y coordinate is 0, so we don't need to move up or down from the origin on y axis, and the point we find is at -5, 0, which is at x axis. So the conclusion in that case is, if y coordinate is 0, the point will lie on x axis. Now let us understand the marking of coordinates of any point in Cartesian plane. Here a point is represented in this plane, and now let us understand how to find out the coordinates of this point. Here, when we drop a perpendicular from this point to x axis, this line intersects x axis at 2, and when we drop a perpendicular from this point to y axis, this line intersects y axis at point 4. So coordinates of the point are 2, 4. Another point which is reflecting here, when we drop a perpendicular from this to x axis, it intersects y axis at -4 and it intersects y axis at -2. When we drop a perpendicular from this point on x axis, it intersects x axis at -4, and when we drop a perpendicular to y axis, it intersects y axis at -2. So the coordinates of the point are -4, -2. Now another point is lying on y axis. Here it is at 3, so coordinate of the point will be 0, 3. Another point is reflected here. When we drop a perpendicular from this point to x axis, it intersects it at 3, and in the same way when we drop a perpendicular on y axis, it intersects y axis at -3. The coordinates accordingly are 3, -3. Another point here reflected is coordinates here for this point. When we drop a perpendicular on x axis, we get coordinate as -1, and when we drop it at y axis, the point is 6. The coordinates are -1, 6. Another point on x axis, here it is now, it is at x axis, so its y coordinate is to be 0, and point is placed at the distance, or say that at the units 5 to the left of origin, so it is -5, and coordinates will be -5, 0. Dear learners, we hope you have enjoyed to learn about lines and angles. For more informations, you may log in to our site www.mooc.nios.ac.in. You can also mail to aomaths@nios.ac.in.